the 5th annual Lex Fiesta of Geeta Ratan International Business School. Today, as we gather here to celebrate knowledge, achievement and dedication, it's an honor to welcome our distinguished guests, respected faculty, participants and our talented students who have made this event a grand success. The Justitia signifies the celebration of legal knowledge, fostering a platform where emerging legal minds gather to explore the intricacies of law. Today, we are concluding our inspiring journey through a series of remarkable events. Over the past days, participants demonstrated outstanding skill in resolver con, mediation, clash of minds, debate, forensic fanatics, crime scene investigation, the Parliament Pulse, Youth Parliament, Client Connect, Client Counseling and Legal Divine Law Olympiad. As we close this chapter, we celebrate the hard work, dedication, passion shown by everyone involved.
We extend a warm welcome to our esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Anil Agarwal, IAS, Special Secretary, Home, Principal and Director, FSL Delhi, Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi. And our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Devendra Singh, Vice Chancellor of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar National Law University, Sonipat. Our Honorable Chairman Sir, Shri R. Jindal Sir, in absentia of our Honorable Vice Chairman Sir, Shri Anirudh Jindal Sir, our respected Director, Professor Dr. Vikasnath Sir, our respected Dean, Mrs. Prachi Jindal Ma'am, thank you all for gracing us with your presence.
It is my utmost honor to introduce our esteemed Chief Guest for valedictory ceremony of Justitia 2025, Dr. Anil Agarwal IAS, currently serving as the Principal Director of Forensic Science Laboratory. Dr. Agarwal has held a significant leadership position in both Delhi and Andaman Nicobar Islands, earning admiration for his commitment to public service and scientific excellence, a recipient of numerous awards including state and national recognition for innovation in forensic science and governance. Dr. Agarwal's initiatives have modernized the laboratory standards and propelled the administrative reforms. His decorated career and visionary leadership are a true inspiration to everyone present today. We extend a heartfelt welcome to Dr. Agarwal.
It's my immense privilege to introduce our esteemed guest of honor for the valedictory ceremony of Justitia 2025, Professor Dr. Devendra Singh, Vice Chancellor of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar National Law University, Sonipat. He is an eminent academician and with over 25 years of teaching experience. His areas of expertise include constitutional law, family law, election law, human rights, administrative law, and clinical legal education. He has previously served as chairperson and dean, Department of Law, Punjab University, Chandigarh, and Dean School of Law, Maharaja Agriseni University, Baddi. He is a life member of several professional bodies, including the Indian Law Institute and Institute of Constitutional and Parliamentary Studies, and has been a voting member of the Global Alliance for Justice Education. We're privileged to have you with us today and look forward to his inspiring words and insights. Now, let us move towards the brief introduction of our temple of learning the one we all belong to. Geeta Ratan International Business School, formerly known as GIBS, established in 2004 under the aegis of Rohini Educational Society. GIBS is affiliated to Guru Gobind Singh Trust, University, Delhi, and is approved by AICTE and the Bar Council of India. The Center for Legal Studies was set up in 2016. And in a short span, it has emerged as one of the most prominent law schools in the country, offering integrated BLLB honors, integrated BPLLB honors, and LLM programs. Not just law, GIBS also conducts flagship programs like MBA, MBA IB, BBA first and second shift, 3-year degree, BBA 4 years honors, BBA 4 year honors with research, first and second shift, and integrated BBA and MBA. The achievements of GIBS speaks volume. GIBS has been graded A by National Assessment and Accreditation Council in its third cycle. GIBS has been rated A+ by State Fee Regulatory Committee, a fee committee of Government of NCT of Delhi. Consistently ranked A by various inspection committees of Government of NCT of Delhi. Adding to the glory, GIBS has been ranked number 1 for the third consecutive time as the top emerging BBA institute in India, and number 2 in placements by the Times B School Survey 2024. Truly, GIFT stand as a hub of excellence, innovation and inspiration.
Center for Legal Studies, GIFT, hosted its 5th annual Law Fest this year, is fully organized by Courtroom, the Law Society of CLS GIFT. Offering a comprehensive legal education, CLS enhances critical thinking, analytical skills, and a deep understanding of the law. It fosters research and innovation to stay current in a legal field and values diversity. Creating an inclusive learning community since 2021 CLS Law Society, the Courtroom has hosted Justitia, providing us students with a hand-on legal experience through moot court, debates, youth parliament activities and many more activities while preparing them for national and international competition. Members hold integrity, teamwork and active participation. This year, members of Courtroom have worked tirelessly to achieve the participation from approximately 300 participants across more than 65 colleges from all over the India in 6 competitions.
We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed partners, knowledge partner, ACE-led advocates and solicitors, Akash Pradhan and Company, advocates and solicitors, Annual Law Chambers like Speeds Private Limited, Mehta Associates, Mr. Nikhil Mehta, Senior Partner, Aquatus Legal Alliance, Media Partner, Law Bhumi, Legal Vidya, Legal Admirers, Wakalat Nama, Gifting Partner, Law.Attorney.ai, Initiate, whose contributions have been uninspiring. Your collaboration has been truly instrumental in making this event a success, and we're grateful for your support. Thank you. Now, I'd like to request our Honorable Vice Chairman, sir, to present a sampling to our Chief Guest, Honorable Dr. Anil Agrawal, sir. We're deeply grateful for your presence today, sir. Now, I'd like to request our Honorable Vice Chairman, sir, to kindly present a sampling to our Honorable Guest of Honor, Professor Dr. Devendra Sen. So, we're deeply grateful for your presence today. Thank you, sir.
To reminisce the incredible journey of putting together Justitia 5.0, here is a special behind-the-scenes video capturing some unforgettable moments and efforts of everyone who made this event a great success. Having witnessed the hard work and dedication behind Justitia 5.0, we are now appreciate even more the efforts and passion that we went into making this event a success.
we're now honored to welcome our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Devendra Singh, sir, to impart his knowledge and insight to all law students. Huge round of applause, everyone.
Very good afternoon. The chief guest of the day, Dr. Nelu Algorwaji, chairperson of the institute, director sir, faculty members, students, and the participants in the various events. I congratulate all of you for participating in all the events which is being organized by the Geeta Ratan International Business School and providing you the opportunity to meet each other, to accommodate with each other, participate with each other, and finally to compete with each other. What we understand in the legal profession that such type of gathering are essential. Learning in the classroom, no doubt, gives you many things, conceptual clarity, but when it comes to the practice, practical life, meeting with the clients, representing the society, and many things, then such learnings help you to go a way forward. And finally, these competitions, these gatherings, these programs makes the difference in your personality. And at the day, everybody is graduate, everybody is holding the degree, BLLB, BBLLB, BCom LLB, from this institute, from National Law University, from Central University, or from other conservative universities. That makes the difference that how many internships you have done, how many programs you have attended outside the institute, how far you have traveled, and the way you have competed. That makes a difference. Such competitions make you understand the lessons of life. Lesson of the life, I see this in the context of Swami Vivekananda. When we defined education, what is education? Education is that to explore by the individual which is already manifested by the Almighty. It means that the Almighty has created a human being with a special skill. Now what we are doing as a teacher, as a mentor, or as an institution, we are trying to find that skill in an individual. Now, like a real science thing, we don't have a formula that we put you on the scan and bring out something that this person is good in noting, this is good in mediation, and the other is in investigation. No, there is no such scanning. This scanning happens only through the labs, only through the things, only through the competition which the institutions are holding. And this happens that the paradigm shift which has taken place in the legal education. Till my time, or we can say that 10 years before, students used to join law profession for other things. That there is a time to spend in the institution, for preparing some other examination, for a stay in the hostel, for jumping to and waiting for the another degree that they want to do MA English, but this time admission is not being done. So let us join some other course, and some other course is law. And when I became teacher also, I used to ask the students that whether you have joined the law course at your own choice or this is the choice of parents. So, one. Because we are a society which is being decisions are taken by the elders. Youngsters have only to follow the decisions. So sometimes parents has half dreams, could not do law, could not go to the hostels, could not complete the degrees. So parents send their children, son and daughters, to complete their dreams. That you become this, because I wanted to be this, I could not do this, so you do this. And when student used to join, on the instructions of the parents, then there used to be dropout. I have seen this, that if 300 students are admitted, after 3 years, only 200 are passed out. 100 are dropped out because it is not their choice. For many other reasons which I have counted earlier, that they may be waiting for some other things to happen in the session, academic session, and the next session they go elsewhere. So, and nowadays, what is the shift? What is the change? That in an institution, 120 students take admission and pass out is more than 110. Meaning thereby there are few conversions with the few students, they leave, otherwise they complete. It means students are determined now and the law profession has become the choice. The students are coming by the choice. The other thing which has happened, that the law profession is becoming a demanding profession. In business, we say there is a recession going on. There are many things happening. But in law, we welcome even recession. If there is a recession, more disputes, more breach of trust, more depravity, more competition, more lying in the form of consultation, in the form of mediation. So this profession has taken place like this. No doubt in some vistas, in some areas, this profession is growing, which we consider may not be good by the. For example, there are disputes among the spouses. As I told you, and we all understand we are the product of families. We are all family oriented. But when it comes to the family dispute, Family Court Act has been passed by the Parliament in its wisdom that lawyers to stay away from the family disputes, and there are consultations, mediations and counselings to reach a dispute. But as a part of internship, as a part of your visit, if you go to the family court, you will find a judge who is deciding the family matters. That judge has come from the cadre of the session judges of the state. It means that judge is not oriented in the family matters. Family matter, he has own or she has her own experiences. We have our own experiences. We have also come from families, so we have our own experiences. So judge comes from the same pool, who is deciding the murder cases, who is deciding the revenue cases. So on such courts, he or she needs the assistance from lawyers. In the family court, placed for 3-4 years. So again, the lawyers comes there and assist. Now here comes the point that if we are going there, we as a lawyer, we as an advocate, we are going there, what we are doing. You can see, you can read, and sometimes if you have time, or institute can take you to the Lok Adalats. Most of the time, Lok Adalat takes away only the matrimonial disputes, which are decided by the judges and lawyers. Family Act says that the lawyers are to be kept away, meaning that by legal skill is not to be employed in the personal relationship. Moreover, domestic violence cases, society is growing very fast, individual things are coming very fast, and among the colleagues and from such platforms, and my own experience says that within 10 or 15 years, we shall have an act which will say domestic violence against children, own children. There will be more litigations. Meaning thereby we have to become very professional and ethical as well, not as a technicians of law, that in every relationship, today spouses, tomorrow I am saying children, so we have to apply our skills as a lawyer. If we start doing so, then the basic structure of the society is the family. Family is the unit on which the whole society is standing, and we say, we are not a country, we are not a state, we are a Bharat nation. We are a nation because we have certain cultural things. It is not a state made out of certain acts or certain UN resolutions. It is a nation. Nation means we are growing on the societal things. And in society, we have the family unit as a basic unit. We have to become responsible for that. Therefore, nowadays, the mediation, the conciliation is the basic thing, and it has become as a ADR methods, alternative dispute methods. Country of Mahatma Gandhi, where he found this freedom struggle as one of the basic principles, apart from this domestic industry and the cooperative movement, he used to say that there are panchayats, panch parmeshwars. Whatever they decide, that is final, that is consultation, that is mediation, that is basic in our country. That the disputes are to be decided by the elders and that is to be applied as such. But we became free, we have our own constitution, we followed the adversarial system of criminal justice system and other as well. What is that system? That in the court, one party is right and another party is wrong. One party has rights and another party has duties. The system which is going on in the West, which is being practiced by the world. And when world realized after 50 years that this system actually a failure system. We are part of a failure system. Courts are unable to deliver justice. You can see National Judicial Grid, you can visit, you can see the pendency of the cases even in the Tahsildar Court, SDM Court and Judicial Magistrate Court, Sessions Court, High Court and Supreme Court. You can see the pendency, the amount of pendency there is. That is in millions. If that pendency is there, how we can meet the justice? Then we started saying in the 1990, United Nations started saying that there is an alternative dispute system. And when we passed the Act, Arbitration Act 1996, in its statement of reasons and objects, Parliament has adopted that it is being desired so by the United Nations that this is alternative dispute system we need to follow. This is a country of Gandhi. It is still driven by Gandhiji. The basic of this country is still mediation and conciliation. But Parliament is now taken the stand. This United Nations says this is alternative for the best system, for the European system. It was an alternative for them, but it is an original for us. It was an original for us, but we cannot establish it and we cannot show it to the world that this is our original system. And adopted is proudly that United Nations has guided us and we have adopted. We are very obedient nation. We are doing this is alternative dispute resolution. Now we are saying we are Viksit Bharat. Will happen in 2047, but we have started dreaming now that yes, we are Viksit Bharat. And we have seen Bharat is Viksit. During Operation Sindoor, what we have noticed, that there are certain missiles and drones coming across the border, but our forces and the technology we have to neutralize them in the air. Are we Viksit or not? We can probably say that we are Viksit Bharat. And the investors, most of you, I think all of you, follow cricket? Follow cricket? The Makkah of cricket is IPL. The Makkah of cricket is IPL, which is happening in India. People, the players outside the world, they are leaving their national teams to join the IPL. They wanted to play here. And earlier, in my times, 30 years back, Indian players do not find a place even in the county cricket in England or elsewhere. There is no buyer for them. And now we buy the best of the players, only best of the players. Not all. Everything is happening here. India is guiding the world cricket. If it can happen in defense, it can happen in cricket, then why it cannot happen in legal education? If we are able to establish and become the responsible to the extent that yes, we are not only the litigant, we are not only the adversarials, that we are deciding the dispute, that one party has a duty and one party has a right. It can be a win-win situation for both. If right type of mediation and right type of consultation and counseling will be done to both the parties can agree on the table that what you are getting after 20 years of litigation, which is an average time from the trial court to the Supreme Court, if everything goes well, then make a compromise now, resolve your dispute. So we have to change our own ways. It is good that the automated dispute resolution has come. The judges from the Supreme Court and High Court come to us, to the institutions, and they say the future of marriage is now alternative dispute and mediation. Because they have also understood that the disputes cannot be solved till the fight goes on. Till the parties afford to fight in the courts, there are ample opportunities. There is a decision by the Supreme Court, we say that now this becomes law, but you might have heard of the section, Article 137, review petition can be filed, and after review, curative petition can also be filed. So you can see this is a prolongment of the litigation. It cannot come to an end unless and until parties sit together. The industry, the commercialized world is very intelligent. Nowadays, it is not the in-house lawyering they are employing. We are also trying for placements in that. In-house lawyering by all industries, all companies. But the leading industries have started opening up their own schools, own law schools. Dhirubhai Ambani Law School, Benetton Law School, they have started opening their own schools. So why to recruit the students from outside? They have started producing their own lawyers. They are intelligent. Therefore, the commercial world is intelligent. They have taken care of themselves. But at the same time, if we have to respond to the society to which we say people are unaware, people are uneducated, we are to serve to them. So we have to stand up for these words. I think this is sufficient for today. On some other occasion, we'll speak more on this. Thank you very much for making me part of this.
Inspiring your words.
Now, it is a great honor to invite Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Anil Agarwal Sir, to address the gathering and share his invaluable insights and wisdom with us on this distinguished occasion.
मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, वैसे तो मैं अभी तक जीवन में हिंदी नहीं देता आया हूँ, लेकिन मैंने सोचा बच्चों के बीच में जा रहा हूँ, वो भी मैंने मन की थोड़ा अंग्रेजी में करते हुआ और हमेशा मैं एक्सटेम्पोर बोलता हूँ, लेकिन आज एक्सटेम्पोर नहीं बोलूंगा। मेरी बेटी भी आप ही की उम्र की है, तो बोली पापा एक्सटेम्पोर बोलते हो, दिल से बोलते हो। मैंने कहा दिल से नहीं बोलूंगा, बच्चों को नहीं बोलूंगा करके। पहली बात तो प्रोफेसर साहब ने इतना बड़ा दिया, जो अपना ज्ञान दिया, मुझे लगता है बच्चों को लग रहा होगा आई वाज थिंकिंग कि आई एम इन अनदर क्लास। बट जो पैरामीटर उन्होंने दिखाया, तो वो जो नजरिया दिखाया, दैट वाज व्हाट ही रिलेशन। श्री अमित जिंदल जी, वाइस चेयरमैन गिव्स प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर देवेंद्र सिंह, वाइस चांसलर DBRLU, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, participants, and most importantly, the brilliant alumni of the Gita Rathal International Business School, a very good afternoon to you all. It is an absolute honor and privilege to be here at the very happy ceremony of Justicia 2025, the remarkable 5th edition of celebration of legal and management studies, intellect and spiritual dialogue. I extend my heartfelt Congratulations to the organizers, participants from across the country, the entire Jubilees Gifts fraternity, and the enthusiasts for the successful conduct of the event, which has clearly become a hallmark of academic and professional excellence with the NAC Grade A accreditation. Every event like Justicia is a mirror reflecting the energy of our young minds, your passion, your ideas, your debates, your spirit to question. But learning, as we all know, doesn't end with even a degree, it begins there. The world around us is transforming faster than ever before. Technology, governance, business, and society are all reshaped by innovations and disruption. Disruption is very important because I must tell you, society is changing so fast and growing so fast that any technology which is disruptive, any knowledge which is disruptive in nature and unique and which is worthwhile for the society, that will only survive, other things will perish. In the environment, your greatest strength lies not merely in what you know today, but in your ability to keep learning tomorrow and the day after. Whether you are a budding lawyer, a future corporate leader, a policy maker, or an entrepreneur, the need to stay updated, skilled and relevant has never been greater. The law you study today may be redefined by artificial intelligence tomorrow. The management theories you apply today may be reinvented by data driven decision making next year. The key to success is adaptability, the ability to evolve with purpose and awareness.
Proceeding towards the prize distribution to the honor achievements of our participants, where we recognize their exceptional achievements in various categories. We now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Anil Agarwal Sir, our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Devendra Singh Sir, our Honorable Vice Chairman Sir, Shri Anirudh Jindal Sir, our respected Director Professor Vikasnath Sir, to kindly come on the stage and grace the stage for the prize distribution ceremony. Mediation revolver point. The runner-up mediator award goes to Vansh Kaur from CPJ College, Team 4. The Best Counsel Award goes to Akshat Mittal from National Law University, Sonipat, JM. We are offering him cash prize of 5,000 rupees, trophy, certificate and a hamper. The Best Mediator Award goes to Aronia Mandal from National Law University, Sonipat, JM1. We are awarding cash prize of 5,000 rupees, trophy, certificate and a hamper. The runner-up mediating pair goes to Divyansh Sharma, client Aditya Garg, counsel from CPJ College, JM8. Runner-up mediating pair, cash prize of 7,500 rupees, trophy and a certificate.
चंद्रिका थोड़ा यहाँ
ठीक है
बीच में कट लगा दिया था कि कोई नहीं हो स्टेज पे।
The next competition is debate competition. And the best speaker against the motion is Naman Chotkar from Delhi University, team code JLD3. Cash prize of rupees 3,000 with a trophy and a certificate. Best speaker for the motion, Anushka Rai, Christ University, team code JLD50. Cash prize of rupees 3,000 with a trophy and a certificate. Runner-up teams: Lakshadweep Bhatia, Samarth Sambarik, India's Bajati University, team code JLD5. A cash prize of rupees 4,000 with a trophy and a certificate with a hamper and bottle. The winner team is Harshita Dubey, Shivani Mishra from Noida College. Cash prize of rupees 5,000 with a certificate, trophy, hamper, laptop, bag and money.
The next competition is crime scene investigation. The runner-up team is Bhumika Gupta, Rajnandini Tiwari from KCC Institute, team code JCS 22. Cash prize of 3,500 rupees, trophy, certificate, hamper and a bottle. The winner team of crime scene investigation is Vanshika Sharma and Shah Sudarshan Singh from Vidyapith University, JCS, team code 19. Cash prize of 5,000, trophy, certificate, hamper, laptop, bag and bottle.
The next competition is Clan Counseling. The best counselor Kushi Rai from Achilles Class College. Runner-up team: Prachi Yadav and Vinaya Jan from GIPS. Cash prize of 7,500 for trophy, certificate, internship and a hobby. Best friend after us GIPS. 10,000 with certificate, trophy, internship and Yes, come to the stage.
इधर देख लो हाई स्कूल इधर देख लो
The next competition is National Law Olympiad. The winner is Anupam Roy from National Law University, Kochi. The cash prize of 2,500 rupees.
Now, the last but not least, Youth Parliament. Special mention, Rahul Gandhi, Mohammad Hafiz Siddiqui of City Law College of Lucknow. First one will be mentioned, Sachin Parekh, Akshit Singh, Bhagat, Dev. As for the 3,000 for certificate and award. High recommendation, Umar Abdullah, Riyasat from Shahid Bhagat College, Makash Pandu, 4,000 trophy and a certificate. And now finally the winner, MPS Saran, Vishwajit Kachwa.
क्या?
नॉर्मल
But we request our esteemed guests and dignitaries to kindly take their seats as we move ahead. Youth Parliament, Swami and their team.
NLO head Sumeet Kaur and their team.
Claims President, Ankit Pandey and their team.
Expression Club and Student Coordinator and their team. I request all the faculty coordinators to join us on the Honorable Chief Guest, respected guest of honor, esteemed dignitaries, dear colleagues, participants, I, Dr. Pooja Master, Faculty Coordinator of Justitia 5.4, have the honor of proposing the vote of thanks on this significant occasion. It gives me immense pride and gratitude to acknowledge the collective
Your inspiring address and profound insight have truly entitled and motivated all of us. We are deeply honored by your gracious presence. My sincere gratitude is also extended to our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Devendra Singh, for accepting our invitation and sharing valuable perspective that have added great meaning to this event. A special note of appreciation goes to all participants from various institutions who compete with exemplary enthusiasm, discipline and intellect. Your presence and spirited participation have enriched Justitia 5.0 and made it a vibrant forum of academic engagement and learning. A word of gratitude is also due to the faculty event coordinators who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make every session run smoothly. My sincere thanks to the IT support team for ensuring flawless technical management and coordination throughout the program. Your quiet yet crucial role deserves our highest appreciation. I would also like to place on record my deep appreciation for the Student Committee of the Courtroom Society for their relentless efforts in organizing Justitia 5.0. Your dedication, efficiency, and exemplary team spirit have truly been the backbone of this event. Each one of you has contributed significance to its success. I also extend my sincere thanks to Frames, the Photography Club, Expressions, the Creativity Club, and Mudra, the Dance Club, for their wholehearted support and valuable contributions. Your creativity, enthusiasm has added vibrancy, color, and life to this event, making Justitia 5.0 a truly memorable event. I take this opportunity to express my personal gratitude to my co-coordinator, Dr. Seema Modi, for her constant support, cooperation, and commitment throughout the planning and execution of Justitia. Finally, my heartfelt thanks to the management and administration of the institution for continuous guidance, engagement, encouragement, and putting trust in our efforts. On behalf of the entire organizing team of Justitia 5.0, I once again extend warm hands to every individual who has been the part of this journey. We look forward to your continued support and goodwill in the years to come. Thank you all.
Now we request Honorable Vice Chairman Sir to conclude the valedictory ceremony of Justitia 2025.
I hereby declare Justitia 2025 closed. Thank you very much.
We now request everyone to please stand for the national anthem. for being a part of Justitia 2020.